Got a guy at the top of the order in John Stone who knows how to get on base.
And Tomas Valinkus toes the rubber, and we're underway. 2-2. Swing and a miss, the breaking ball down. And the first strikeout for Tomas Valinkus. 6'4", 245 junior from Orlando. Swings and misses at the breaking ball down. And Tomas Valinkus picks right up where he left off last week. High with a pitch, trying to throw the cutter at the top of the zone. Aiden Teal draws a walk. 2-2 the count. Teal at first, leadoff walk. And there's strike three called, and Ace Reese knew it. Ball hit well into right center field in the gap, and it's going to be off and over the wall, off the artificial turf in the warning track, and hops over the wall. And the 0-2. And a big strikeout for Wyatt Neto on 3 straight balls. 1-1. That ball lined to the left field. Here's Mancini. He'll make the catch, and Vanderbilt able to get out of it. And there's strike 3 called on the outside corner. And both pitchers dealing here early. 5 home runs, batting .323, and it hits him on the arm. 2-2 again. Came inside with a fastball, hit it on the handle. Out to the second baseman, Garrick Fry, and that will end the inning. Had second and third and 1 out. Got a strikeout and a flyout to get out of the inning, and a leadoff walk doled out to Ryder Woodson here in the second. And high ball 4, and the third walk issued by Wyatt Neto.
Did the Dogs turn Maluski loose?
Kept the bunt on, third base line. What a bunt by the catcher. And everybody safe. They popped him up on the infield, and that's what Neto was looking for. Shortstop back. Riker Waite will make the play in shallow center field. Ground ball. Diving play by the second baseman. That keeps the second run from scoring. Woodson crosses the plate with the first run of the game for Mississippi State. And the ball ripped into right field. And that's going to go all the way to the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. They'll stop the runner Teal at third. It's a 2-run double by Ace Reese. And State has a 3-0 lead. Inside, and it hits Noah Sullivan, and the bases are loaded. 3 runs home in the second. And a ball hit well, straight away center field. Going to stay in the ballpark as Holcomb will bring it in on the track. It's deep enough to score the run, Teal. Well, high and tight with a fastball, and now the bases are loaded. Breaking ball lined right at the third baseman, Brody Johnston, and that will end the inning. Start looking at attendance records.
There's one thing in common, a common denominator.
All here in Starkville. Yeah, worked it away. Reynolds strikes out. 4th strikeout for Tomas Valinkus. Well, that slider leaks down and in. 0-2. There's strike 3 called on the outside corner. Got the fastball at 98. And rips that ball into right field. A solid single for Jacob Parker. Ground ball could be 2. To second for 1. The flip over to first, and that is Taylor made 4-6-3. Rigdon to Waite to Maldonado. Line drive center field. Hung a breaking ball. A cutter, slider, left it over the plate. Bryce Chance. And a ground ball right at the second baseman. Rigdon bobbles it, now throws it in time for the out. Playing a couple steps on that outfield grass makes it look easy. Only 10 walks all of last season and 68 strikeouts. Chops that one out to the left side and booted by Ryder Woodson. Ball came up on him, hit him in the heel of the glove. That's kind of one of those in-between plays. And that one past Milewski, and that back to the screen, and that will be a pass ball. Swing and a miss, and he's got it working right now. Runner at second, the 1-2. Ground ball headed to right field. That's a solid base hit by Barzy. They'll stop the runner at third as Parker, with a good arm out in right field, and gets it back in a hurry. And off the plate, and lifts that ball out into left field. Bryce Chance will make the catch. Runner will tag from third and come in to score. And Vanderbilt is on the board here in the fourth inning on a sacrifice fly by Mike Mancini to make it a 4-1 Mississippi State lead. Hard hit ball and into left center field, and that's a solid base hit. They'll wave the runner around third base, and Barzy will come in to score. And it's an RBI single by Rustin Rigdon. Chop right back at Valinkus, and the underhand toss within the inning. 1-2. And he carves up Ace Reese to start the fourth. And gets under that one down the left field line. It is hooking. And it is a fair ball. That ball was hit a mile high, and it took forever to come down. And finally, the third base umpire, Seth Buckminster, says that ball is gone.
This one goes 328 feet and leaves the yard.
Just down the line and gone.
I don't think the guy that it hit even saw it coming.
A hard hit ball up the middle. Backhand play by Rigdon. Boy, nice play.
Oh, very nice play by Rigdon. He had to go up the middle.
Well, ran it away, and he strikes out Garrick Fry. We'll call you whatever you want to be called. 1-2.
Now that is a really good 1-2 pitch right there.
0-2. Swing and a miss. And Tomas Valinkus settles in. But we've got a beauty of a weekend this weekend. 3-1. And he misses high and tight, and that's ball four. Down and in, and it kicks off the catcher Reynolds. And back to the screen, and that will be a wild pitch.
Now just pulling through it right now, going glove side with the fastballs.
Just can't find the release point. And he butts it in the air, and coming in to make the play is Johnston, the third baseman. And so Milewski pops up the bunt.
Hitting .450 with runners in scoring position.
Pops that ball up into shallow right field. Second baseman Rigdon back. He'll make the play, and now 2 outs in the inning. Then he grounded to Rigdon, the second baseman, in the third. And hits that ball in the air out into center field. Should be an easy play for Holcomb. He's there to squeeze it, and that'll do it for the Bulldog bottom of the fifth.
Breaking pitch if it misses.
Well, it came down and in, and he catches the knees. A strike 3 is called.
And gets it to Cross.
0-2. Got the slider down and in, and that's strikeout number 11. 5 strikeouts in a row for Tomas Valinkus.
My goodness.
He's got 12 on the night in 6 innings of work. And the lefty rolling here in Starkville tonight. 3-2. Breaking ball grounded right into the shift. And the toss over. And that will end the inning. Swing and a miss, and there's strikeout number 13. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Chop back to it. He'll underhand toss, and that will end the inning. Tomas Valinkus, a special outing tonight with stretch time here in Starkville and 5-2 state leading. Chop down the line. That's a fair ball. Johnston gave it a dive for it. It caroms off the wall, and on his way to second base with a double is Ryder Woodson. Here's a 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. First and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. And he got under that one down the left field line, mile high. Mancini over, and he'll make the catch. And that's out number 2. And you look at the crowd tonight, 14,834, the 5th highest ever on campus baseball history. Now all top 25, the top 25 crowds, the records, all 25 are here on campus in college baseball history. Here's Bryce Chance. Chops it, and it's a fair ball down the left field line. Bryce Chance just continues to hit. That ball's going to hug the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes the second. And crossing the plate is Jacob Parker. It's a 2-run double by Bryce Chance. And Mississippi State takes a 7-2 lead in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, what a big hit for Mississippi State.
Ground ball right at the first baseman. Maldonado will step on the bag. Teal hits it hard but out, and that will end the 7th. 0-2. Well, ran it down and away, and Waite strikes out. 1-2. And strike 3 called on the inside corner. Ran the fastball back at 94 in 4th inning and later scored in that 2-run 4th inning. Hard hit ball. Ace Reese moving to his left. He'll flip it across. And a quick 1-2-3 top of the 8th inning for Brendan Sweeney. Trying to save the Vanderbilt bullpen for game 3 of the series. And this time he walks Noah Sullivan. Hits that ball well into right field. Back and making the catch a couple of steps away from the wall is John Stone. Swing and a miss. Holcomb strikes out for the 4th time tonight. That's a golden sombrero. Here's Colin Barzy. He had a single to right field back in the 4th inning. He's got a couple of strikeouts, and he rips that ball down the left field line. First pitch swinging, he went hunting fastball, and he found it. And he peels one to the left field corner. He chops that ball. First baseman fields it. Reed Stallman will race to the bag. 3-1. Then off the plate, and that's ball 4. The runner takes off for second.
Shouldn't be a stolen base there. That should be defensive indifference, but now the runner almost went back to first. The first base coach having to point at him to go back to the bag.
This time roll to the right side. Second baseman up with it. Garrick Fry will toss it, and that will do it. And Mississippi State has taken the first 2 from Vanderbilt.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.